Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing more Satisfactory, and I have done stuff between episodes just to get some further design. First things first is, well, I discovered how to slide. So while running forward with W and Shift, you then hit the C button, which is crouch, and you will slide. And I've kind of learned how to time it with the jump button to kind of launch myself forward. Slide jumping is faster and farther than normal jumping, as I found out. The biomass, solid biomass maker has made quite a few, but it's starting to run out of the basic materials. I might go on a hunt for that. As you've noticed, I have some death crates. I was searching for stuff and fell into a spider hole. Tried to get it back, didn't work out, so now I'm just going off of what I have now. And, well, you can see over here, I've moved the factory from over here. I left the crate with some that has this some screws left. I took all the rest of the materials for the construction. The concrete factory over here is still up and running. I've also been taking a lot to build this. And this is the my iron factory system, mainly for the space elevator part. Before we go over there, I want to show you one more thing. The downside about the shifting is, or the trying to slide, is it doesn't really work going uphill. I already completed all of these upgrades and just need to get to phase 1, which is the space elevator part. So let's go over there and I'll show you the factory. Okay, this is the factory here. You can see how, oh yeah, okay. How I have 3 iron ores. These are all normal types, not impure. So they give a little more. I'm probably not making this efficiently. It's just the basics. I also didn't line up things properly, so I just kind of made an overlapping floor just to fill in all holes like that. And, well, let's begin. So iron gets smelted and gets turned into plates, which are then sent to storage. And then the plates are sent over to this assembler, which over here, this mining system smelts into iron, makes it into rods, and then it splits off into 2. Some rods go over there for storage and are later used somewhere else. Here they are turned into screws. Screws are also sent into storage, but they're being consumed faster than they can be made, which is fine for now. And then they get put in here to make the reinforced iron plate, which is also then sent to storage. Then over here, the third miner over here smelts it into iron ingots, rods, and then just only made into screws, which are then immediately sent into the assembler to make rotors with the iron rods that we were storing from before. And so now we have rotors and reinforced iron plates. Now we need to make the, the space elevator part. Let me remember the button to go into the codex. Okay, smart plating requires merging of rotors and reinforced iron plates in an assembler. So let's make the assembler, which I need some rotors for. So let's grab those and get the assembler put somewhere. Right in the middle is kind of where I'm trying to go for. Let's put that there. And then let's put a storage right here. Attach that. Attach that guy here. And that guy here. And I need to tell this guy to make the smart plating. The extra rotors I have, I'll send in there. And it needs power. Where did I put a spare power? Ah, here we go. Let's put one of those right there. Connect you to that. And you can connect to that. And hopefully that doesn't kill the power. 160. Yep, there we go. Let's go fix the power. Okay, I fixed the power a little. That biomass burner had run out of fuel, and so the max capacity was not at 160 like it should have been. You can see on this how we are max consuming and having the same capacity. I'm gonna add in another area of biomass burners. So let me just build those probably right over here. So let me turn this guy here, here. Probably do one more. Too uneven. Okay. Let's see. 2. Put that there. So that you can connect to that, which will then connect to these 3. Then I will add a splitter here. Again, this won't look pretty. Get another splitter right there. Have this guy feed up into there. That guy feed there. And this guy feed right in there. That'll increase the power, but also increase the biomass consumption. Luckily, we have almost an entire chest of stuff. Let's see, how much of the normal biomass do we have? Yeah, we're consuming that pretty fast. I'm gonna have to go on a biomass run. But now that we got the power going, we should be making the smart plating. And see how fast I can fly. Oh, I hit the wrong spot. Oh, this is gonna hurt. It's very fast, actually. Okay, you should be... Yep. Smart plate in there. Okay, we need about 50 of them. So I'll just go and collect some biomass while we wait, and I'll be right back. Okay, we got the 50 smart plating that we need. Let's head over to the space elevator and get activated. Grab some snacks. Oh yeah, I also finished the platform for the space elevator, kind of. I got the corner pieces done so that they're ramped, angled. I bought some stuff from the awesome shop to do those ramp corners. And I had to do walls here because the rock was in the way and prevented it from building the ramps. Still fits the design, I think. And that's for all around. Basically, you can't get underneath unless you break it. Anyway, here's the 50 smart plating. I'm gonna seal it up. Oh, Ada's got something to
Welcome to
say.
the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub.
This is what I mainly
Highlights
want.
are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Okay. And now we take that and send it. And I gotta watch this. I've only seen it on the YouTube videos, so I can't wait to see. Now this is cool.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Nice. That was cool to watch. Though I don't know how 50 smart plating makes all that. Just saying. I'm gonna check to see on this. Yep. We are making a few smart plating, but I'm probably just gonna take apart that, to be honest. Now that we got this, but I guess I'll leave it mostly running for now as I figure out how to make the automated power. So let's head to the hab. Tier 3. Coal power. That's immediately what I need. So I will go disable the smart plating. So that way it will only be the production of rotors and well, I'll probably need to upgrade how those things are being made anyway. Let me take a look at this then. You can see how fast I can move with the sliding method. Okay, you off. Take you back. Don't need you anymore for now. Gonna leave the smart plates that's already in there. Okay. Don't need this mantle mode anymore. Okay, put in the heavy modular frames and the rotors that I had collected. There we go. Okay, now, let's see. I believe over here, this miner is making about 60 ore per minute, and this thing is only consuming 30 a minute, so I need to get another one. But the power nodes are already full. Is it not? Yeah, 4 of 4. Have this go a little. Okay, sure. There we go. Okay. Yep. Okay, connect that to this one, and that one to this one. And then I need to make another smeltery. Let's put that guy right there. Let's see if I can do the splitter. Right in there. There we go. And then I can attach the belt like that. Let's see, you are producing 30 a minute, you are consuming 30 a minute to make 20 per minute, but that's for iron plates. requires 30 per minute, and I'm making 20 per minute. So I should make another constructor. I keep forgetting. And I need reinforced iron plates for that. So that would be in here. Let's just grab these 50, I guess. And then 5, facing the wrong way. So let's keep you lined up. And attach in like that. And, well, that doesn't really work. Can a merger even fit there? It says it can. May not look pretty, but it says it can. And you need power. Let's... This is not going to look pretty. There we go. How many connectors do you have? Yeah, okay. Okay. You're definitely producing enough plates for that. Okay, we're still good on power for now. Okay. Let's see, for the screws, I require 60 a minute. This thing is producing 40 per minute off of 10 rods a minute. And this thing's splitting in two, so you're making 15 rods a minute. So 15 when 10 is needed, split in two, that's 7.5-ish. So, and let's see, you only require 15 iron per minute, and you're making 30. So I can just make a splitter here. And then I need to make another constructor right here. Make sure all this is working over here. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's see. Let's attach you to you. And tell you to make rods. So this will be about 20 rods a minute, I think. Merging into here. Well, hold on. This requires 10. That's making 15. So I could probably get rid of the splitter here. And you'll definitely have enough rods now. So you only need 10, are making 15. And so for over here, you need 20. But you can only make 15. Maybe it was better to do a merge and split. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a merge and then split. So I'm gonna merge you all into one here, and then I'm gonna split you right there. So that's 30. And at least we're getting 15 in instead. Well, 15, 30. 15. We might get overflow, and then the rest could go in here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume overflow. Finally got it working. I guess there was some weird clipping thing involved. So now we should be having rods going through. So yeah, we'll send 15 to this one, which will eventually back up. And so I think that once it builds up, that extra 5 can start following over here and add into the other 15, which will make it 20. My guess. That's my guess. Okay, so 15 iron, more than enough to make 40 screws. So I can split off the iron and have it make more screws over here. At least that will speed up the creation time. I do need a merger, so let me put a merger. Logistics, that's right. Merger. Curved sharply, it says. And then we need to attach in the merger. There. Screws should begin merged in right there. Okay, let me get these guys activated. Need screws, and you need to make rods. You also need to attach you guys conveyor belt wise. You need a splitter. I think this should still work. Okay, yep, it's still working. And then you're getting split into there. And you need power. I hope the power grid's still good. Max is still 165? That doesn't seem quite right. But we're making 250. So we're good on that for now. Let's check. Everything running how it should. I only see greens. Yeah, we're waiting on this guy to back up. And he is backing up, and then the overflow. Let's see, how are we doing on... Okay, we're basically at 150 there. We only need 50 of these. And we need 150 of these. Okay. It's been a while, so we need 500, 400, 501. Okay. There we go. Coal power. See this guy launch into the air.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner.
Coal.
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source.
Don't know about vehicles yet. Don't want to work on these yet. This one I should work on, as this will a third hand spot. That's good. And the sword. Okay, so I need to work on making coal plant. What requires what? I need copper sheets, don't I? Yeah, copper sheets. Fluid buffer, copper sheets, and metal frames. Miner, water extractor, copper sheets. Where's the coal power generator? Okay, so let me go create a copper sheet and modular frame. That way we can get some of that stuff automated a little. Just requires copper, and I know there's a copper vein nearby. There, I got that one. That one's in hostile territory. This one's just over here. Though I haven't maximized this one. Let's see. I am sending all this to the awesome shop. So I guess I can stop this for now. Yeah. It'll free up some power and some resources. Okay, splitter. I should really put this in the hotbar. This will go in number 9, and for now, yeah, okay. So splitter, and then see if that works. Okay, nice. We got some copper sheets going. Let me just check on the biomass burner because 3 of them are not automated. Let me go collect more solid biomass. Modular frames, I think, is the next thing, which is rods and heavy metal, reinforced iron plates, which is screws plus plate. You know what? Let's make that. I need some more portable miners. So I need to use a constructor, I believe, to make the modular frame. Oh, no, it needs an assembler, which requires constructors for us. So let's kind of build into this open area. I'll put the... Let's clear out this. Just so we have some space to work with. Yoink. Okay, let's say we put the assembler right here. I need rotors. Let's get the 2 miners down. I'm gonna put this guy an angle right there, and this guy is gonna be at the same angle. I think that will work. Let me build some foundation as well. That way it helps with everything. Let's see, build it, round out there. It needs a support. I can line it up right. Come on. Okay. And then right here. That. Okay. So let's see. when you guys are operational, you'll give 30 per minute each, which one of you will need to make sheets. So let's see. Oh wait, smeltery. Smeltery will turn 30 into 30. Then one of you will need to become sheets. Let's do it a little ways away in case I need to put in a splitter. Okay, iron plates. We'll take the 30 and make 20. Okay. Okay. And you will make 20 sheets. You also need a smeltery. Or a smelter. You'll also take the 30 and make 30. And then you need to become rods. By constructor. Gonna have to scoot it because it's doesn't like being there. Yeah, okay. It has been scooted. Let's get the conveyor belt. All connected up. Okay, so you're gonna make the rods. So you're gonna take 15 instead of the 30. So I can split you in two. Which means you need more space. There we go. And well, there we go. Okay, so you're gonna split. Let's put the. Oh, wait, I already have the splitter on here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy right here. Put the constructor right there. And this constructor right next to it. And then I can use the conveyor belt. I like that straight mode. Okay. So let's see. You're going to take 15 to make rods. You're going to take another 15 to make rods. And let's see if I remember right. To make the reinforced iron plate, it's screws and plates. And then the modular frame requires rods attached to the reinforced. So you are going to immediately become screws. And you who are making the plates and you who are going to be making the screws, you'll take 10 of the 15. How many? Wrong buttons. The heavy modular frames would like 12, 15 per minute, so that's exactly the one. Okay. So I need to get the assembler placed. I need more room. That works. Still funky. Okay. And then you go right into there. And you will make the heavy modular frame. Nope. You will make... Oh yeah. It's electricity. You'll make the reinforced plate. Just to be sure, these are screws. Okay. And your output... might need a little more. Okay. Production, assembler. Let's try to put this guy in the middle right here. And then you will come all the way to this guy. And you will make the modular frames. Almost there. Just need some more foundation. For a little extra space. Gotta get rid of this tree. Let's see. I'll work on this a little bit. Let's just... Okay. That way I can get on. Okay. And so then need to make you a storage container. And that should be, it won't be 100% efficient with all the resources, but I think it will work. My main worry now is just the power grid. Let's put some of these down. Need to find a one to connect to from over here. You're full, so you are gonna have to go to that one. This guy there. Find one of the pillars here. That's where I put down another one. Yep. Okay, so you're gonna connect to that one. You're gonna connect to that one. You're gonna connect to that, as well as that one. I'm gonna need another tower. Put it right there. Okay. Plug that in there. Then you will connect to that one. You will connect to that one. Oh, I'm gonna need another one too. Put one right here. For now, connect you to there. Okay, and then I'm gonna connect you to you, and then you are gonna connect to that one, to that one, and to that one. And pray for the power grid. I believe we're within it. Go up here and see. Okay, so you're smelting. And you're smelting. Nope, too far of a launch. you're smelting, and then you're making rods, and you're making rods. 100% efficiency, and you're also making rods at 100% efficiency. Okay, you're going over there. 100% efficiency. 100% efficiency. Oh, I jumped all the way up here. Nice. And now we're waiting to see the results on that. This one I don't think is going to be at 100% efficiency because I don't think I'm making enough screws. I'm making 40 and this thing requires 60, so yeah, it's going to be a little slow. You only need 12 a minute. I can sacrifice 3 rods to make I don't know how many, but it should be coming through. And we'll get a heavy modular frame. One more reinforced iron plate is required. We're going to definitely have more rods here, so I might create an overflow machine. That way we have some extra screws. Making it nice. There is room to make another screws here, but it won't go there. I'd have to build it over here. And I'm actually going to get rid of this wall thing. Depending on how we go. There we go. And we should have a heavy modular frame. Ah, 2 of them. Nice. Okay. I'll design this a little while we accumulate the resources, and then we can work on coal. Okay, you can see we got some good modular frames. I'll only take a few because it's only really for the buffer station for the water. Rods are starting to back up on this. It just took a while. Oh yeah. I also decided to turn this into a gigantic ramp. And like that, kind of like that, all the way around on all sides. I don't think I'm going to continue this all the time. It's just basic stuff. I need to get more in the awesome sync in order to design better things decoratively. I'm going to grab a few more rotors, and then I'm going to go check to see how many copper sheets I got. I also built another concrete thing from over there and brought it all the way up to the chest over there. I'll also grab some of that as we go over for the coal to set up the coal power plant. And let's see. Some good on the... I'll grab some more. There we go. Doesn't hurt to have extra. And then some extra rotors. I don't want probably more than 100 rotors. We'll see. I can always come back. But it is a long journey. And we'll go pick up some concrete. I also want to make the Xenoblaster. I did do the milestone on that. Oh yeah, another cool thing about this is now I have a ramp to basically go directly up. I can't do the slide jump up it, but it's helpful on getting up easier. Okay, that's good on the concrete. Let's get a bunch of the copper sheets. Let's see, copper sheets should be this one. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. And then I'm just going to make sure all these biomass burners are topped off. And then go put the last bit of this biomass that I have in my inventory to go get processed. Nope, wrong one. There we go. And then I sort. Okay, let's go make the Xenoblaster, which, what does it require? 2 Xenozappers, it looks like. And then I just need to bring this one out from there. And Xenobasher. Nice. Okay, that will help me when I go find the coal. Okay, I'm gonna scan for the coal. I know there's some water like over there. And I think I saw the coal. Let's see. There's a lot of coal in that direction. Let's see. You have another... Yeah, okay. I thought you automatically made a connection. No? Ah, that's when I do something like that. Okay, so... Gonna do the scan again. Be... Okay, in that direction. This is gonna hurt, but it's the fastest way. Okay. Did I not put you somewhere? I saw blue. Up there? Need to get up there. Ah, here we go. Nope, still considered uphill. Yeah. There you are. And let me head in that direction. Nope. Okay. Be showing up soon. It's in this direction. Put that there. Oh, time to test out this thing. Nice. Okay, let's get that over there. I think this might ramp up to it. Okay, let me get up there. Wait, this is more criterion. I need some of this to be able to research and make the running leg things. Okay. It's only 500 more meters that way, and I found some natives. Where'd you come from? Oh, there you are. About 3 to 4 shots, I believe. .300 meters that way, and there's water. Too far down? It is a sharp drop. Is there no way to get it down? Try there, maybe? I doubt this will work. That didn't work. Okay. Maybe down there. It's clipping through the ground, but I can work on that later. Ah. Ow. That was a lot farther than I thought, so let's build foundations. Why not? And I believe ladder. There we go. Then I can attach this guy down here. There we go. A lot safer than the other way. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Nope, nope. Stay away. Okay. So I believe the coal was right in there. You know, the one thing I didn't bring? A portable miner. I should have thought of that. Okay. Now, I just gotta get back to base. Okay, this is where I'm gonna end the episode for today. Next episode, work on the coal power plant. That way we can boost up our power production so we can make more factories such as this one. And get to work on further objectives before searching out and filling out the rest of the map. So please like and subscribe, and see you next time.